Banked in off the glass. Leonard's got 7 points.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Thomas's shot is off. San Antonio leading by 5. Parker kicks to Leonard. Now Duncan. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 6. That's a 2 from Parker. Lee gets the rebound.
Move it. Move it.
Sullinger outside. The Celtics working the ball around now. Lee, a screen on Leonard. Here's Sullinger. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Aldridge. Can't get it to go. Now Boston takes it the other way. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And this is the first of 2 games between the two, East versus West, so they don't see a whole lot of one another.
Yeah, and Greg, for me, that just raises the intrigue level. Some matchups we don't get to see that often, so I'll be watching this one closely. Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Parker outside. High, arcing shot, and the layup is up and in. Parker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
And I like that they're not settling, getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Sullinger the screen. Sullinger a screen on Leonard. Thomas against Leonard. And Thomas, here we go. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Spurs leading by 7. Leonard the pass to Parker. He dishes it to Duncan. Leonard kicks to Duncan.
That's the wall.
That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Tiggs, he's covered by Ginobili. Lee dishes to Sullinger. It's Thomas outside. Thomas with another miss.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And a new group in for the Celtics. Here's Hughes, and the officials call a traveling violation. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. In the 3rd spot, the Spurs. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
The key to them being outstanding at the defensive end as far as points allowed goes, they cranked up the pressure early each game. I mean, from the very start, the pressure would be there, and they would sustain it throughout the game. Dominating defense from both of these squads.
The pass to Zeller. Now here's Smart, covered by Mills. Smart kicks to Zeller. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
How about the game for Zeller? He has 8 points and 1 steal as well.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he makes the first.
2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Spurs leading by 5. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Now here's Mills. He's tightly guarded. Back to Green. Puts up a 3. They get it back. West.
What are you doing? Stay down. Stay down.
Marcus Smart.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
At the line for your Spurs, David West. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Spurs making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Hughes. No good there.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. A different look now for San Antonio. Duncan comes in for Parker, and LaMarcus Aldridge is subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Aldridge out there with Duncan. Then it's John Henson, and it's West, and it's Green in at the point guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Sullinger. Here's Crowder. Count it!
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
San Antonio. Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up to the Spurs dance team.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, Greg Popovich is just going over the plan with his team. He urged his players to keep fighting, saying, we're right there, but the margin of error has shrunk. We've got to play aggressive and smart. Guys?
All right, Doris. Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Leonard, he's checked in for John Henson. Ginobili comes in for David West. And Parker subbed in for Green. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Zeller connects.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
They are on the ropes, and it is time to put them away. Freak, we're putting it in your hands. Deliver the knockout blow. Let's finish this and get out of here with the W.
Duncan left side. Back to Parker. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his third personal foul. At the line for your Spurs, LaMarcus Aldridge. At the line for 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Jaden Crowder. At the line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Parker outside. The putback connects.
That's how to make your mark on the board, with an emphatic finish.
Oh, Clark, he was savage on that second opportunity.
And really, those types of possessions, guys, can be really demoralizing for the defense.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
Way to play, boy. Way to play. Hey.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Jared Sullinger. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson.
You didn't make much of a contribution tonight in the win. Is it fair to say you were coasting?
No, it's not fair at all. I work hard to be an important contributor to this team. And they know they're never getting anything less than 100% from me. But I ain't perfect. Sometimes I just have a bad game. And that's what happened tonight. A bad game. That's it. Let's move on. Who's next?
Was this game a little too close for comfort?
I mean, I didn't want to rub it in too much, you know. I did what I had to do to make sure we won, and that's it. Nah, I'm kidding, man. Look, don't be putting that on y'all bulletin boards, all right? They just kept it close, and we managed to pull it off in the end. Not much else to talk about.
I saw your longtime girlfriend, Yvette Mendenhall, was in attendance at the game today. So when you gonna get her a ring?
Whoa. All right, I didn't know we were going to get all personal up in here tonight. If there's anything I learned after my first season in the NBA, is that it's best to keep my personal life private. So that's what I'm going to do. Me and Yvette are happy, just like we've always been. She means the world to me, and that's all I'm going to say. All right, I'm out.